You're a big lady like us, 5'11".
You can say big bitch, or we call her
big bitch. No, sorry, we say
big bitch. Yeah.
We were saying a lot of other words the other day too, but you're 5'11", a big bitch.
Yes, 1,000%.
Yeah, and you love it. How did you get to the point of loving that?
Took me a minute. It took me a minute. I went into high school at 5'10". So, needless to say, the boys had not caught up yet. And it makes for some really weird... No, they still have. Yeah. It's weird.
Junior year.
Yeah. No, it made for some really weird feedback of like, I got called a man a lot. I was also like, I've always been a member of the Itty Bitty Titty Committee. That's me, myself, and I. Yep. Hello. Representation is here. So I wasn't helping myself. So I was like tall, flat as a board. Yeah. Athletic. I mean, I had an ass.
Yeah, you did.
But the front, no, at one point I was told I was so flat I was jealous of the wall. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll stick with you.
The room, everybody. I need everyone
there was an audible ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
You were probably also way better at sports than any of them ever could have been. So I imagine that factored into it.
I mean, God given, you got like reach and legs.
Yeah.
You're already 3 steps ahead in a few ways.
And you found field hockey through that. You were like, let me find the sport where the shortest people
thrive. Where the shortest people thrive. I will do that.
Where I have to bend on the ground.
Yes. I still make fun of myself about that. My dad tried to cement the hoop in the backyard and everything for basketball. He's 6'9". He was really trying. He was trying. It didn't stick.
Are you always asked if you played volleyball?
All the time.
Yeah.
There's a rotation. It's like, did you play basketball? Did you play volleyball? Did you row? And that's where you know they're grasping at straws. They're like, I'm trying to come up with something. Nothing. Everyone. No.
You got asked if you did gymnastics once when somebody saw your Olympic hat.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know if you know gymnastics. If that's
You've never been near a gymnast.
This is on the... No, that's not right at all. Actually, I would not go far. But thankfully, I did feel lucky too. I remember we had to go solo to the ground, but I always loved it. I thought it was a great sport, but then we did the basketballs and softballs as well.
Yeah, basketball didn't stick.
We had a little shot putter over here too.
Shot putter and discus, but I did field hockey. And I remember the coach would sometimes yell at me because I was too aggressive, and I was like, well, give me a sport that I can be aggressive in, and I feel like this should be it.
Yes.
But then I was like, I guess I'll just put out my aggression with the heavy object.
That works.
Yeah, it was great.
It's funny because people, I don't think, realize that tall people excel at throwing. So,
and it's all so much of it
legs.
is in the legs.
It is.
They think you need to have so much upper body strength.
If you're using your upper body, especially for shot put, you are going to injure yourself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Really? Did you shot put? You know a lot
I did.
about
Shot, disc, jab.
Oh. I was gonna say, did you play any other sports?
I did. You know, you start with everything. Like when you're younger, you test it all out. Lacrosse, soccer, all of it. And then I don't necessarily know that I leaned into gymnastics. I think we saw the writing on the wall with that one. I Irish danced for a long time. Long time.
I saw a video.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yikes.
Whose idea was that? Was that mom's idea? Dad's idea? Where did that come from? That seems so specific.
I don't know. The town that we lived in is very, very Irish. So we just leaned in, I think. And my sister did it. And, you know, as soon as the older sister's doing it, you're like, when can I do it?
Right.
Story of my life.
So, yeah, I'm next. Sub me in. And that's, it was a lot of years of feshes.
I took a hip hop dance class once, and my mom made her come with me, and she was miserable and in the back of the class the whole time.
Yeah, sounds right.
And now, who was on Dancing with the Stars? Interesting.
I didn't want to get ahead of the game. That's why I didn't do the hip hop dancing.
I don't want to use this up now.
Yeah.
You saved it.
Do you see any of those sorts of pairings within your own daughters? Like, do you see, I know they're very young, but do you think the two close in age will be closer, or is it the two middle, or?
It's funny, right now, our two oldest are only 17 months apart. So for a while, they were like thick as thieves. Like they would go and do stuff. Our oldest would always be like, push it off the counter. And I would be like, I can hear you. And then our second would be like, and push it off the counter. I'm like, you didn't have to do it. But now our second and our third seem to be pairing up.
Oh.
So I'm a little bit worried about that because of the power of suggestion and how it works on our second, and how manipulative our third is. So
Third to the second.
our third child is, I mean, she's manipulative to everyone. I want to clear that up. She's I mean, batshit crazy. She is.
Right.
How so?
I mean, she's 2 years old, freshly two.
Right.
Well, end of February. She turned 2, and she is actively trying to do things to better her day.
Okay.
And not in a straightforward way. So recently she poured some water on herself. I watched her. She went to take a drink and then thought about it, poured some water down herself. And then promptly went to the nearest adult and went, dress wet, take it off. And I said, I'm going to see how this plays out. The person, like, I'm pretty sure it was my husband, takes the dress off. And then she goes, I get a new dress. Come on. And I was like, because we had recently had a conversation about how mom's not doing laundry just to do laundry. And so we're not going to wear 17 outfits in a day. We're not doing that. Apparently we are doing that. So she made sure that could happen. Lucky for me, my mom did a little, I mean, she worked I bow down to her. She knows what she's doing. She tried to pull the same shit with my mom. And my mom said, no, we don't need a new dress. I'll pop it in the dryer. You'll have it back in 10 minutes. And I was like, get her, Lise. Yeah. So
what did she think of that? Was she okay with it?
I'm scared of her. She was stumped. It's one of those times where, like, she didn't even have the space to cry about being upset about that choice, because she was so deep in, like, how'd you get one over on me? How'd you work that?
You won this time.
Yeah, exactly. You won the battle, you won't win the war situation.
What do they call your mom?
Nana.
Nana. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's a very soft, like, sweet name. It's appropriate. She's, like, the best.
She's a Nana.
She's a Nana.
From what I hear, is like, are the terrible twos real? Have you found it from every kid?
No, they each have an age that they've hit where I'm like, oof. There it is. Our 4-year-old right now, when she hit 4, I was like, ugh, what is that? No. Yeah, no. Yeah,
Do you ever get worried that when your kids get older and we'll see the clips of you talking about them when they're younger?
I hope they do.
Yeah.
I hope they do. Because I'm going to be like, do you know what mom was going through? You did that.
I spoke true.
Yeah, you did that. I didn't lie.
Did sugarcoat it?
Not gonna.